Good morning, all, and welcome to this class. I'm Dr. Alero Akujobi. Welcome to PUF 341 Criminal Law 1 class. We are going to start with general introduction in this class, and in looking at general introduction, we're just going to talk about what crime is all about and what criminal law basically is all about. We're also going to be looking at the nature of criminal law and also going to be looking at the purposes of criminal law. What are the purposes that criminal law tends to serve in a society? Welcome on board while we listen to this. I believe that you all will find the whole topic very, very interesting and interacting. Welcome. Yes, again, like I said before, we're going to this criminal law 1, PUL 341, and we're going to be looking at the definition of crime to understand what crime is. Basically, crime can also be seen as offenses, and a precise definition of crime is normally problematic. However, the following definitions will suffice. Section 2 of the Criminal Code defines crime or offense as an act or omission which renders the person doing the act or making the omission liable to punishment under the code or under any other law or under any other law act. Also, in the case of Articles Trade Association and Attorney General of Canada, Lord Atkins remarked on the definition of crime thus: as the domain of criminal jurisprudence can only be ascertained by examining what acts or at any particular period are declared by the state as crimes, and the only common nature they will be found to possess is that they are prohibited by the state and that those who commit them are punished. From the above, it can be deduced that crime is antisocial behavior within the community or society. Also, it is a disapproval that must be supported by punitive sanctions. Mere general disapproval is not enough. Criminal law, therefore, can be said to be any act or omission which falls within the general disapproval of the society, supported by punitive sanctions in the form of imprisonment, fines, or other forms of punishment. It is a conduct prescribed by the state with attached sanctions. For this class, your first activity will be to give me your own definition or your own view of what crime is all about. With that, I'll be able to understand, or you'll be able to understand from your own environment what constitutes crime. In looking at this, always take note of the following factors. That, of course, in looking at, we must always take care of the nature of crime. That is, that it must be something that is disapproved by your community, and above all, there must be a law within that community that prescribes it. So, I look forward to getting your own answers to that question of what is your own view of crime. We shall now be looking at purposes of crime. Generally, the purpose of criminal law is to preserve public order, public decency. So, it shouldn't be more than 10 minutes. Protect citizens from what is injurious or offensive. It also provides sufficient safety. Criminal law, like we said, is also a part of public law, and liability is determined by legal proceedings. The proceedings for criminal trial can be a distinguishing mark from crime and civil law. The actual prosecution of crime is by the state, and the state still controls them, even though the individual may be undertaken in some instances. The main objective or the main object of crime, like I said, is basically punishment. And looking at crime, or how do I study more about criminal law? Your class activity will be basically to discuss three sources of criminal law in Nigeria. I want to thank you for listening to me, and I look forward to getting your response to these questions. Thank you. Safeguards against the exploitation of the less privileged or the less vulnerable in the society. Good morning, all, and welcome to this class. I'm Dr. Alero Akujobi. Welcome to PUF 341 Criminal Law 1 class. We are going to start with general introduction in this class, and in looking at general introduction, we're just going to talk about what crime is all about and what criminal law basically is all about. We're also going to be looking at the nature of criminal law and also going to be looking at the purposes of criminal law. What are the purposes that criminal law tends to serve in a society? Welcome on board while we listen to this. I believe that you all will find the topic very, very interesting and interacting. Welcome.